Today's vlog is brought to you by Maga Games. Coming up on today's show, we have a super awesome review of Night and Day, and you will not want to miss that. Plus, I am drinking some weird stuff. So, all that and more is coming up after the intro, so I'll see you then.
I'm so sorry.
Boston?
Yeah.
K-12.
I want to talk about the plane crash.
What about it?
I was in it.
So you were in the plane crash?
I mean, I wasn't supposed to be on that plane, but I was on it. And there was this guy who was some sort of like secret agent or something. Occupado! And he killed everybody on board. The pilots are dead.
Yeah, they've been shot.
By who?
Me. Actually, I shot the first pilot. He shot the second one accidentally. You know, one of those things. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Next thing you know, I wake up. I'm in my room. I have no idea how I got there. And then I go to April's fitting because I have to wear this ridiculous dress. These other guys, these other agents come.
Miss Havens, will you join us inside the car for a moment?
They snatch me up. Next thing you know, I'm in Grand Theft Auto on the I-93.
Hey, June. It's a beautiful dress. 1 second. This is wild.
Why are you touching my hand?
Because I'm here for you. It makes total sense. April's getting married, and that is stressful.
No, okay.
Hi, June. Maybe I didn't make it clear enough, but we're gonna have to stick together.
I'm sorry, who are you?
This is the guy.
I'm the guy.
The guy. I'm the guy.
Please, for
Rodney,
your own
listen,
safety,
whatever happens.
please stay in the booth.
What are you talking about?
Oh, everybody get down. No one follows us, or I kill myself and then her.
On three. Ready?
One.
Sorry. I panicked.
What number would you like?
3. Yeah, let's just stick with 3. It's good.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Connor Jump and welcome to episode number 21 of my daily vlogs. Today's date is Friday the 20th of August 2010. These daily vlogs follow me in my day-to-day life with occasional updates on my currently in production web show. On today's show, it is of course Friday, so we will of course be reviewing a movie. That movie, of course, again, is Night and Day, which I revealed to you quite a bit ago now. So me and the boys went to see that on Wednesday, and we have our review coming up. But first, I just want to talk to you guys for a little moment. Let me tell you what I'm drinking actually, because I've not got a cup of tea. Because some inconsiderate jackass stole the last milk that I left. Because I measured out how much milk I need for my cup of tea in the morning, and I left it. And some jackass stole it, so I'm stuck. So what am I drinking? Well, it's that's a funny colour. I'm drinking this. That is integrating Tesco Herb and Fruit Infusion, a natural way to help invigorate and lift your spirits. With ginger biloba, and ginseng. So, it's a herb and fruit tea, basically. And I always wanted to get into these herb teas and stuff, and fruit, and I always wanted to try them out. So, when I had no milk, and I found this in the cupboard, and I thought, okay, well, what could be the worst to happen? So, this is actually the first sip I've had of it. I've not actually tried this yet, so my reaction is going to be genuine. So it's actually pretty hot, so I don't think I'll be able to. I didn't drink any of that then. I was like so scared of burning my mouth. Ugh, Jeez. Blah. Okay, so that's down the drain. This tastes like crap. I mean, I'm still gonna try other things because I definitely think this is probably just a one-off because ginger. It sounds kind of weird, and it's like it is Tesco, so I get some from like Adigio Teas, who sell a Revision 3 kit, and you guys know I love Revision 3, so I get that. Okay, so I just want to talk to you again. 1 second, and then we will get on with the movie reviewing. So basically, I didn't get much sleep last night. If any, really. I just couldn't sleep. I didn't feel well. I still don't feel very well, This is why I don't even have my cup of tea, and I'm really tired and not feeling too good. So it's never a good thing when someone steals my milk, and then I can't make a cup of tea. So it's something now to consider whether I should even do this vlog. I thought after, we went to see the film, it'd only be fair that we review it. So, what the hell, I'm going to have to pull through it. Even though I feel like crap, and I look like crap. And I can tell that. And I think I am just going to relax after I finish this vlog. And take a night off. Okay, so I just wanted to say that, so you know. Now, night and day. I'm going to show you what the guys thought, and then I'm going to give you my opinion, and then our final score, and we'll be able to see how it compares with other films that we will be reviewing. So, let's show you what Brad, Adam, and Tom thought. So let's roll the clip. It's that way. Okay, so we're with Brad now, and we have just watched Night and Day, and we've got everyone's opinions, but Brad, what did you think of the film, specifically?
Well, it was Night and Day with a K, so it had a twist. But, yes, it was a very good film, except the part when it was night, then day, then night again. When it was at the same time.
That's because it was in a different place.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was a good film.
Spoiler.
So you enjoyed the film?
Yeah, I enjoyed
What kind of... What's this film to you? Part-wise, do you have any really good moments, any shining moments, or any parts that are like, yeah...
Well, I thought when the plane crash happened, it was better than on a Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus when a giant shark jumps and kills the plane.
Okay, well, we're normal people,
It crashed, so it was a good film. And
okay, so, let's get the final thing. What'd you give this film out of 25?
It was 25, that's specific.
Yes, out of 25.
Why not 27?
No, out of 25. Out of 25.
I would say about 18.
18?
I've seen better.
Okay, so Brad Blacknender, he gave it an 18 out of 25. So thanks, Brad. Okay, so we're here with Tom, and we've just watched Night and Day, of course, and now we're going to ask Tom for his opinions on the film. So, Tom, what did you think of Night and Day?
It was pretty good, especially that it had...
Any outstanding parts of the film for you?
No.
No? Was it a pretty average film all round?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, it's a simple explanation, simple review, but out of 25, Tom, what do you give this film?
20, probably.
20 out of 25, so pretty decent score. Okay, thank you, Tom. Super Monkey. Okay, so we're here with Adam, and of course, you probably know by now, obviously, we've been watching Night and Day today. So, Adam, what did you think of Night and Day?
I thought it was a really good film. It appealed to me from a funny side and also a good action side. I also liked how there was a bit of a twist in it as well. It made it a really good film to watch. I
do agree with a lot of the things you're saying. So, are there any outstanding moments in the film for you? Are there any... What about moments? Level all the way through, up and down?
It was not too great near the beginning, but it did get really good the further you got into it.
Okay, so now the burning question, Adam, out of 25, what do you give Night and Day?
Probably 21, because it was definitely a good film.
21, so that's a good score. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, Adam. Okay, so we have seen Brad's, Tom's, and Adam's thoughts on the film, and they've all scored it. just as a reminder, those scores are up there. And if you can't read, I will remind you that Brad, I don't know where it'll be up at the top, but Brad gave it 18 out of 25, Tom gave it 20 out of 25, and Adam gave it 21 out of 25. And now it's time for my judgment on it. Okay, so, I don't know if you know this, but I was the one who really went to see this film. I was the one who chose it for us to see. So, I had the highest expectations, I'd imagine. First impressions were not a bad film, but as with any film, I like to leave it a day or so, a couple of days even hours, but you really get a sense of whether you like the film because it is the lasting impression on you. It's like, I think just the night before I watched, Night Day, I watched Phone Booth, and that's still something that, that's in my head. And this film didn't do that for me. Unfortunately. Because after a few days of reflection, I now feel rather disappointed with this film. And I'll explain why, because one, I think I expected the film to be funnier. I mean, okay, it's an action comedy, and it doesn't do either side that great. There are a few good action scenes, but even the big final isn't that great. It's a shame because it had such promise. I really like the look of this film, and unfortunately, it didn't deliver for me. I think Tom Cruise played his character exceptionally well. I do think both, the leading actors, I think Cameron Diaz and Tom Cruise, I think they both played their characters really well, but I don't know. At first I thought there's great chemistry between the actors, but it doesn't actually feel like it now. It seems kind of like there isn't anything there. It's just a couple of people reading scripts like it is, but you're not meant to see that. You're meant to be convinced on these characters, and I don't really think I was, unfortunately, again. Aside from, negativity aside, there were some good points in the film. I do think a few times the characters did connect and it worked really well. I think Tom Cruise's character stole the show, to be honest. I think if you had maybe someone else playing it or that character was different, I don't think I would have liked this film anywhere near as much as I did. That being said, I wasn't overly thrilled with this film, and it just felt shallow to me. It didn't feel like there was any depth to the film, because I like films that have a lot of depth to them. There's a lot happening, a big story to it, a big backstory to it, and this film's just like, okay, let's throw together two of Hollywood's best actors and then see what happens. And it's a shame that I have to say that, but that is how I feel about this film. So yeah, I'm going to score it now. So, it got generally positive reviews off the guys, but I am going to give this film a 15 out of 25. So, let's take a look at what we get overall. So, as you can see here, Brad scored 18 out of 25, Tom 20 out of 25, Adam 21 out of 25, and me a mere 15 out of 25. Overall, this film then garners a 74 out of 100, which means this film scores 74%. So, Night and Day, 74%, a reasonably good score. Now, let's check how that stacks up on our leaderboard. And as we can see now on the leaderboard, we have a new leader for film, which is Night and Day at 74%. Obviously, we've only reviewed one film previously, which was Shooter, which I go 7 out of 10, which transfers to 70%. So, Shooter is in second with 70%, and we'll have to see what next week holds and if next week's film can dethrone Night and Day. So congratulations, Night and Day, you were top of our leaderboard. Right, again. So, you've just seen our review of Night and Day, which I hope you enjoyed, as it is now top of our leaderboard, so we got a bit of competition on with the films, and we will see how next week's film fares. So, I'd like to thank my sponsor for this episode, Mega Games, really quickly, because I'm going to hit the upload limit. Mega Games is awesome, please visit them. That's all I need to say, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.